Sultan Selim I came to power after the murder of his father, Sultan Bayezid II. His rise to the throne was filled with intrigue, and his brother, Ahmed, was killed by Selim's orders. After that, Selim I began a fight for the throne with his other brothers, which became part of the tradition of the Ottoman dynasty, a brutal struggle for the throne. Selim ascended to the throne after the murder of his brother Ahmed, which strengthened his power but also created an atmosphere of fear among the Sultan's family members. Selim I was the son of Sultan Bayezid II, who ruled the Ottoman Empire at the end of the 15th century. Bayezid II's reign was marked by stability and peace, but Selim was not content with just inheriting power peacefully. He believed that only by seizing the throne through strength and force could he secure the future of the empire. Selim was ambitious and determined to become the next sultan, and to achieve this, he didn't hesitate to eliminate any obstacles in his way. Bayezid II, though a respected ruler, had aged and was in poor health by 1512. Sultan Selim I saw this as an opportunity to claim the throne. His father's rule had come under pressure due to internal unrest, as well as the weakening of central power. Selim, ever the ambitious prince, wanted to restore the strength of the empire by removing his father from the throne. In 1512, after the death of Sultan Bayezid II, Selim I ascended to the throne. However, his path to power wasn't straightforward, as his older brother Ahmed also had strong claims to the throne. In the years leading up to his ascension, Selim's relationship with his brothers had become increasingly strained. The brothers were all seen as potential heirs to the throne, but only one could ultimately succeed the sultan. To secure his position, Selim ordered the murder of his brother Ahmed. Selim believed that this drastic action would eliminate any rival for the throne, and it did. The assassination of Ahmed further deepened the bloodshed and violence associated with the struggle for the Ottoman throne. It also sent a chilling message to other members of the royal family about the ruthlessness that Selim was willing to employ to maintain power. Fear and suspicion grew among those who were close to the sultan, as no one was sure who would be the next to fall victim to Selim's ambition. Selim's reign was marked by a violent and bloody power struggle. Following Ahmed's death, Selim I still had to deal with other brothers who posed a threat to his rule. Selim's relationship with his family was never peaceful, and this internal family conflict became a recurring theme of the Ottoman dynasty. In those days, fratricide was seen as a way to remove potential threats to the throne. Selim's brothers, such as Korkut and Shem, were all potential claimants to the throne, and after Selim's brother Ahmed was killed, Selim had to fight for his right to rule against the rest of his family. This struggle continued until Selim managed to secure his position on the throne, but it left behind a legacy of fear and violence. Selim's rise to power reflected the long-standing tradition within the Ottoman Empire of violent competition for the throne. The palace intrigue, betrayal, and bloodshed marked this period of Selim I's life, creating a dark chapter in the history of the Ottoman Empire. Many rulers throughout history have had to face similar struggles, and the Ottomans were no exception. Selim I ruled the empire for several years after securing the throne, and his reign marked the beginning of a new chapter in Ottoman history. However, his rise to power through murder and betrayal had long-lasting effects on the empire and on the perception of the Ottoman royal family. The fear and paranoia among the members of the family continued throughout Selim's reign, and his methods would influence the succession struggles that followed. Selim I's reign also saw significant military campaigns, including the conquest of Egypt and the defeat of the Safavids, but his rule remains overshadowed by the violence and intrigue surrounding his rise to power. The brutal events of his ascension to the throne are a reminder of the dangers that often accompanied the struggle for power within royal families. The rise of Sultan Selim I to the throne is a tragic and violent chapter in the history of the Ottoman Empire. It reflects the dangerous and often bloody traditions of power struggles within royal families. Selim's actions left a legacy of fear, and the struggle for the throne continued to shape the future of the empire. His reign was defined by power, ambition, and betrayal, and his actions continue to be a subject of historical study.